Good evening, party people. So we got a single RAM 3DO core out. I mean, it feels like just what 2 weeks ago, a week ago, we all we could hear about is the dual RAM core. Now we got a single RAM core. So 3DO's back, baby. I don't have a whole lot of passion for 3DO. I've owned two 3DOs in my life. I've always let them go for one reason or the other. Um, but let's give it a try. I have already tested this out. We have I don't know, like 10 games I got working. Uh, 11 games I got working out of the 15. Okay. I did pick out a number of games that I remember playing or have played or have wanted to play. Okay. Some of these, obviously maybe played better on other consoles like Doom, or even Gex for that matter. But I remember playing them on the 3DO at one point, so I wanted to try it. So I went through these, and Need for Speed does not work. I've tried the ISO as well as the BenQ, does not work. Samurai Showdown, I couldn't get any controls. There was no controls, so it didn't work. So that being said, this is a work in progress core. Okay, it's not final. It is not guaranteed to be 100%. Your mileage may vary. You might start it up and it'll work. So I figured let's try one. Demolition Man has a really long intro. Um, it's a shooter. It's not very good. Okay, Wolfenstein 3D, fantastic. Let's try it. Let's see how it plays in the 3DO. Also, the layout of the controller is a little weird. The start button does nothing. I'm using an M30. On the M30, the X is actually the start button. Took me a hot minute to figure that one out. Again, this core is a work in progress, so we're going. Get psyched. I mean, it runs great. It is quite easier when you have the submachine gun. Alright, so you know Wolfenstein 3D works. Look at that. Blew through that like nothing. Alright, let's check out Sewer Shark. I don't know if you've played it. It's mediocre. It's mediocre. It has a really long intro, so I'm going to save you there. Road Rash. Road Rash I got working as well, and Road Rash is fantastic. This version of Road Rash is quite good as well. I feel like they captured the speed pretty good. There's a couple caveats I wanted to mention. So like I said, this is a work in progress. Not everything will work all the time. But also, there's sometimes I've actually needed to reset the core between games. So switching, sometimes it just did not work. So, you know, it is what it is. But this is all going to get better, and at the rate it's going, like I said, it feels like it's only the peaks. At the rate it's going, we're going to have a fantastic final core very quickly. Already, I'm impressed by the amount of compatibility. So, all right. There's another one. Start is not started as there's no way I was getting around that. Alright. You get the gist there. You know this one works. Primal Rage is classic. It does work as well. I was pretty happy to see that. This version of it's pretty good. I mean, a potato could run this game. It's not the most graphically intense game out there, but a lot of cutscenes in this one because, you know, just like any of the early disc systems, it was the big thing was, you know, movies, FMVs, you know. Paid version.
Blizzard, frozen in the heart of the great ice.
The FMV. This one's got interesting controls too. It should be. This one is the fighting is A, and tail whip is the shoulder button. Why do you even have a shoulder button? Alright. You just watch that abysmal display. Plumbers don't wear ties. I'm going to start this one, and I'm going to shut it off. But this one is a call out to a friend of mine. he has these wonderful game nights. Every year, he invites a bunch of people over. And for whatever reason, this game starts every year. I don't understand why. But here we go. Plumbers don't wear ties does work. For all you, 4 people out there that are wondering if plumbers don't wear ties works on the floor. It does. Oh.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Full
Give me the
story.
full
Oof.
story.
I don't know if we can handle the full story on this. I don't know. So, anyways, I am not going to play this. I refuse. Myst works. Myst works great. I was playing it, and Lad pulled up behind me and was looking at it. And he's like, "What is this?" Because to a young child, old Myst, looks like hot trash. But for those of us that grew up with it, it's not. No. Yeah, this just dropped today, and we already have pretty good compatibility, so I'm pretty happy with that. Flip that switch. I can't remember what it does. Flip. Here we go. We got Myst working, I can't even read that. And this, yeah, this barely. Anyways. Right. So Myst works. Mad Dog McCree does not work. I wanted it to, but it did not. Killing Time worked. I don't get it, and it had a long intro, so I'm gonna spare you the time. Killing Time did work. Gex works. I think everyone's played Gex. Gex is I still like Gex. I play it on the Saturn. I think Gex is great for what it is. I mean, all this full motion video that we got to be having here.
Party time!
Party time.
Lock and load, little lizard.
The X's both start and back. Sometimes it's
Let's get back to the mystery van. Ah, Poke has more color in her cheeks.
somebody.
Let's get back to the mystery van.
Get one level of try here. Move on. I think we got a few more I wanted to. Oh.
You cut up his brain, you bloody baboon! Geronimo! Pulse racing, heart
controls are a little backward for me here, but
With a little cover up, I could work
You
magic
get
on
it.
those scars.
X Doom. Doom we know plays well on here. Is it the best version? No. It is a pared down screen. I mean, it's small screen. Rocket. Is the superior version. Rocket Doom the Misters. Alright. Crash and Burn. Crash and Burn is forgettable. But I'll boot it up here. It does work. Again, I'm sitting at 80% of the games I feel like I'm trying are working. But maybe I'm picking bad games.
I love. Let's give him a war.
So many wheels on that car. So, I mean, it's not great. It's not great. But it does work. Alright. I'm gonna spare you more of that. And Corpse Killer. Corpse Killer just got a, I don't know, I want to say just got, but what, the last year or two, got a remake on the Switch and Xbox and PlayStation. So somebody wanted it. This one, oh, there we go. So this one is, you're going to get this on a couple games, actually. So this is a good one to test. I didn't test it before I started this. I thought it worked. So Corpse Killer, I got that on. And I also got that on Need for Speed. And let's try Samurai Shodown. Because I can't remember what we got on that. Samurai Shodown is a game I enjoy. But I don't think it worked. Again, I think I've said it half a dozen times. This is a work in progress. So Oh, it didn't work because I didn't have buttons working. Nothing worked. I got 0. I got nothing. No controls. So then I was thinking to myself, maybe it just has to go through the intro. I went through the intro and I got to the point where it wanted me to select 1 or 2 player. I couldn't do anything. So, my eyes, that meant this didn't work. But we're close. Alright, so yeah, Samurai Showdown, I got 0 controls. So, yeah, that being said, I think this is a really good and strong, intro to the 3DO core. It's only going to be a matter of, and this is another one, it won't get out unless you, like I was saying, you have to reset. This one you have to reset to get out of it. Anyways, the core is only going to get better and better week over week here because, I mean, this only been a couple weeks to a month, maybe, that this has really taken off. There's a lot of people behind it. The Discord group is just very chatty about it, and I'll put the link to the Discord on where to find this core. So, I'm gonna try. Here we go, Demolition Man. Fantastic movie. Mediocre game. Oh, look at that. Wesley Snipes. Super touchy. Just kind of a big deal. Watched so many times over the years. Maybe that much. Terrible. Alright. Demolition Man. Alright. Well, anyways, I said I wasn't going to play this one, but I did anyway. With that being said, you guys have a great evening. Give the 3DO core a try. Let me know in the comments what your mileage is. If you have good luck or if you have bad luck. What are some of your favorite games from the 3DO? Am I trying? Are the games I'm trying hot trash? Let me know. Tell me what's better. Tell me the go-to games for the 3DO. I'd appreciate it. And if you play the same plumbers or guys, I don't even dignify that with a response. So, you guys take care and have a good evening. Eat land.